So I had the idea
Nobody
to
saw
start
it,
recording videos and
not pop
really
it regardless.
shitty lighting. Is that fine?
Okay, I'll stop.
I kind of have the idea to just make like intimate feeling videos, you know? I feel like I don't see people doing that. I want to make videos that feel like a Snapchat story, if you know what I mean. You know? It's like I'm just in my bed. I don't have my bonnet on because I'm too lazy to go to my bathroom. There's no other reason. I'm just literally too lazy to go to my bathroom and put my bonnet on my head. And so instead, I'm rambling. Okay. No, instead, I literally just put a scrunchie over my head to pineapple my hair.
Nobody cares. Get into the video.
That's that.
That should have been that.
Today I wanted to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Cause you know, I feel like people don't understand how important Megan is. I feel like I really just love Megan Thee Stallion. And that's really it. There's nothing else to say. It's a nice lighting. Oh, it's basically a ring light at that point. Yeah, let's talk about my bitch, Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously our girl has gone through so much this 2020. I mean, everyone's been through so much this 2020, but like, bro, Megan got shot twice. She just did a freestyle about, in one of the, okay, let me calm down. Isn't this intimate? Y'all sitting in my bed. Y'all see my fairy lights? Girl. She just put out a freestyle. Let's listen to it. Wait. Tic-tac-toe, I'm finna X this bitch. Let's run that back. Listen. Tic-tac-toe, I'm finna X this bitch. And they all besties because they don't like me. Listen to what the good sis is saying, cause tic-tac-toe, bro. I'm sorry, but which of your faves is talking about tic-tac-toe right now? There's some topics that people are just too afraid to cover in their lives, in their career, like in their music. But Megan Thee Stallion's not afraid to go there. Okay? Tic-tac-toe. Can we talk about the political implications? Listen to what I'm saying right now. Listen to what she is saying right now. And they all besties. What she said? My good sis. She's really talking and y'all aren't listening. So I just had to break it down for y'all real quick. Let me open this on YouTube. Let me hear what she said. Masks. Goddamn ad. You heard that one too? Cause this ad is making points. Masks. Sanitizer, honey. Okay. I'm just making sure y'all heard that. You can get on Supercuts. Wait. Why was that a Supercuts ad? Okay, anyways. Run that back, DJ. And they all besties because they don't like me. You ever playing tic-tac-toe? Listen to this. You ever playing tic-tac-toe? I don't know where this is going. I'm going to stop. She said, shot 2 times, but I ate that shit. Now let's talk about that. Did she lie? Did she lie? But who shot her 2 times? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that?
No, because I feel like y'all really don't understand. Like, bro, Megan was shot by an abusive man for no reason. Twice. Both feet. Surgeries. Helicopters hovering across. Bro, this nigga, this crusty, musty, short. Listen, I'm short myself. But the kind of aggressive energy that comes from some short people, it makes us look bad, okay? I mean, I'm aggressive too, but twice. This is why women don't date short guys. They will shoot you twice. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But seriously, like, he literally could have fucked her up an irreversible way. And that would have just been that. Like, for no reason, this man decided, let me pull out my gun and shoot Megan the fucking Stallion. The fucking Stallion. Are you kidding me? What kind of audacity? What kind of, like, cis hetero patriarchal bullshit has to be up in your cranium that someone talks to you a certain way and you decide, let me shoot them? What is it? There's too many screws loose for me to even figure it out. No one should have to figure out that many screws. You have to find your screws by yourself, and that should not involve shooting someone. When you have screws missing, go to a therapist and find them. There is a map. Believe it or not, there is a map. There's people doing this work. These people have been doing this work for centuries, bro. It's okay. It's okay to have a few screws misplaced due to cis heterosexual patriarchy. However, it is not okay for those screws to cause you to shoot people. Tory Lane belongs
but
under the jail.
Give a fuck.
Under the jail. I believe in abolition, but if anything had happened to my girl, I'm dead ass. Like, bro, imagine if we were mourning Megan the fucking Stallion right now. I couldn't take it. I really couldn't take it. I really would be really, really, really fucked up right now. Megan has been the soundtrack of my life since 2018. Like, other people got features. Other people got features on the soundtrack, but when we're talking about the main, like, are you kidding me? Learning how to love myself, learning how to have self-confidence, feeling comfortable in my body, even as a short person, even as a pony over here, because we're not a stallion, not at all. I'm a pony, but even as a pony, Megan's confidence, her joy, her positive energy. Imagine if someone had taken that from me. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Whew. Let me calm down. Let me drink some water. I don't have any water left, but let me drink some water. That one sip. I will fight somebody about Megan Thee Stallion, let me tell you. She really just is that important. I feel like a lot of people don't see it because it's invisible work. Now my academic hat is going on. But when you're talking about cultural productions and the work that is done through cultural artifacts like music videos, through music itself, through performances, like, these kinds of cultural artifacts, they really just speak to you in a certain way if they are for you. If they're not for you, that's cool. But when they're for you, when they're doing the work that needs to be done for you, when they're uplifting your soul in a particular way, when they're like just hitting, when it hits, you know it. I feel the same way about Flo Milli. I feel the same way about Chloe X Halle. Man, all the rap girls, honestly. The thought, even just the mere thought of losing our reigning... Listen to me when I say this. Megan murdering the game. Let me stop before my blood pressure gets... Oh, Lord. Whew. you know, academics, PhDs. This is what I'm not a PhD, but as an academic, you know, in Black studies, African American studies, like this is what we do. We look at these cultural artifacts and we explain the meaning that doesn't need explaining for some people. Like, as a fan of Megan Thee Stallion, I don't need someone to write a paper about why Megan Thee Stallion is important to me. But I will for sure write that paper myself to get it across to anyone who doesn't get it. Sometimes people have to understand that sometimes music's not for you. And if you don't like it, keep it pushing. That's just that. Sometimes different cultural artifacts are just not for you. If there's a show that's like, you know, all Black lesbians. If you're not a Black lesbian, the show's probably not for you, and that's okay. That doesn't mean it doesn't deserve to be made. You are not the center of the universe. You are the center of your universe. You can decide to not consume that content. But me, as for me, baby, Megan Thee Stallion is everything. Megan Thee Stallion is everything about how I've been learning to be myself in my, I'm 20 years old now. This period between high school, 18, and now, Megan Thee Stallion uplifts it in a way that I literally just can't even describe. I'd have to sit down, read some source material, some theory. You know, I need to get up in my bell hooks and then think about it a little bit and then apply it to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, that's the kind of, it's just in there. There's an ancestor in there that was a hot girl. It's probably my maroon blood, honestly. I'm Jamaican. Great-grandfather on my mom's side, he lived in maroon territory. So it's, I don't know, when I learned that, I was like, ooh, it's my little maroon blood, you know. Anyways, let's get back to the song. And they all besties, because they don't like me. I'm just saying. I bust in this bitch, call it Nutty Professor. This is what I'm talking about, people. Who? Better question. Have you ever heard a Nutty Professor reference in a rap song? Take a minute and think. Who else is doing it? Can we talk about the fact that Megan's flow is different every time she puts out a song? Like, every single song she puts out, every time, whether it be a freestyle or a song on an EP or a mixtape, because she hasn't put out an album yet. That's another thing we need to talk about. Every time Megan puts out something, her flow matches the beat. And like, that's something kind of obvious, but not a lot of rappers do that. DaBaby is a perfect example. He's trying now because, you know, he's heard the online backlash, but like, not a lot of rappers actually cater their flow to the beat. So many people get up on this internet and talk about Megan always does the same thing. Megan needs to do this. Megan needs to do that to diversify her brand. And like, I'll say personally, well, one, I don't give a fuck. It's Megan Thee Stallion. She's going to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Now, I'm going to eat that shit up. Let's be clear. Megan can get on here rapping her ABCs and I will eat it up. Point blank, period. But she doesn't. And there's a lot of rappers, I'm just saying, there's a lot of rappers out there who come out and do their ABCs on the beat. And I digress. Because this is about Megan. This is not about them. This is about Megan. Let's continue. Flight been booked. Hear that. Flight been booked. But think about it. Back to Megan's flow. Have you heard her flow like that yet? It's catered to the beat. Again, not a lot of rappers do that shit.
Megan is a talent. Okay. Megan is a gem. Okay. Now, I don't know what this just switched to, but I guess that's the end of the freestyle. You know, listen, I had to get up here and make a video about my good sis. But also about me, because, you know, I'm kind of cool and awesome and beautiful. So, this is my new place. I'm in my room. I'm gonna do a tour video eventually. Eventually. I got 2 boxes to empty. And then I'm done. No. I got 2 boxes to empty. 2. And I bought a desk chair on Facebook and I'm gonna reupholster it. Never done that before, but my dad, who works in construction, is giving me his staple gun to do that. And I got some fabric at Joann's. So hopefully this is not trash. Maybe I'll make a video about it if I feel like it. You know, I don't be consistent on this YouTube shit. I'm just keep a book. You know, keep it a book. So Megan Thee Stallion is my everything. So I think that's just all I wanted to say. I just wanted to establish that, like, if you're gonna watch my videos, that's something kind of important for you to know about me. Yeah. Was this a reaction video? But yeah, you know, school started and it's pretty cool. It's not. It's terrible. I submitted an essay today at 12 a.m. and it was due at 11:59 p.m. So, I mean, if I was a professor, I wouldn't count that as late. First of all, how can you even have time deadlines when everybody's working in a different timeline, baby? 2, everybody's internet is trash if they live in the United States. Like, is there such thing as good internet here? I don't think so. Okay? How are you giving me a timeline when I open my iPad? Okay, I'm exposing myself. I opened my iPad at 11:58. Mind you, my assignment was already typed up. My ass was just laid up in bed, scrolling on my phone until I remembered that I had an assignment due. This is a really bad example. I'm literally just exposing myself. But still, the shit was already saved. I open Word, and what do I have to do? I have to turn my Wi-Fi off. I have to turn it back on. By the time I did that, it was already 12, bro. Come on, I could have got 11:59. If my internet wasn't trash, what is this video about again? Absolutely nothing. Okay, bye.
To end the video. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah.